This is my Module 5 practice, using paper circuits to make animals that light up. Our fourth graders study both animal structures and electrical circuits. So the question I would pose to them is, what kind of animals light up, and how can we apply what we know about electrical circuits to create models of these animals? I chose a simple animal, the firefly, but I would have them research and identify an animal that illuminated that they wanted to create a model of. So my plan was to create a circuit, probably a simple one, and to use lights that would illuminate when they were pressed. For some reason, I thought it'd be cool to use origami to make my lightning bug, so I did some research and found out I could use gift wrap paper to make it out of, since I didn't have the right paper. I did some practice with the circuits out of the books because, as I mentioned, this is not my strong suit. And I even got ambitious at one point and thought I was going to integrate and/or switch logic. But eventually I decided maybe I better keep it simple. I made my firefly out of origami. That ended up being the easy part. And then I needed to start creating my circuits. So I put the copper tape in and got that all laid down. I even got it working with the battery. But where it all kind of fell apart is when I had to figure out how to keep everything in place and how I was going to fold my origami lightning bug back up and still have the circuit worked. That didn't go so well. The tape got twisted and was going over top of itself where it shouldn't, and I was using a glue stick and trying to get the battery to stay in place, so I thought maybe I need something a little firmer. I made another one out of a file folder, drew my layout on my Firefly. I don't even have any pictures or video because it all was just kind of going downhill. I went back to making my Firefly out of the gift wrap paper. This time I drew what I was going to do and I had a better idea about how to put the tape on. I found someone online who actually used Scotch tape to hold the batteries in place, so that worked a lot better than my glue stick. The blue side on the right doesn't work as well as the yellow side on the left, but it works. I felt like this lesson measured up pretty well. Although it wasn't necessarily a real design problem, I thought it was something that the kids would have fun with and be able to relate to and apply their knowledge of both animal structures and electrical circuits. I think the real benefit for me in this was persistence. My evidence of perseverance. So even though I didn't end up with exactly what I wanted, I did, in essence, achieve my goal. That one's a little bit fickle. This one works. I wanted them in series, but instead I just did two simple circuits. So it worked.